your boy Dev back again with another review, and today we're gonna talk about Lil Tecca's new album that just released on Friday called Virgo World. Now, I assume that he is a Virgo. That's why it was titled Virgo World. When I would listen to the album on stream, I didn't really pay attention to the album art. Now, looking at the album art, I'm kind of confused on what's going on here. You know, maybe that's a crazy place that I'm not aware of. Maybe you Tecca stans will know, but for you guys that are not aware, this was my first time really going into a Tecca project, really going into Lil Tecca himself as a solo artist. The last two times I've listened to Lil Tecca, they were on features, one with Lil TJ and the other with Kid Leroy. And, you know, he sounded like every other trap artist that we've had, you know, that in the 2020, 2019, you know, nothing really different initially when I heard it. Now, I always tell you guys this, whenever it comes to trap artists of today, you have to have great production. Production is what carries a lot of these artists in music today, and you gotta thank the producers, you know, your Cardos, your, you know, Wheezys, your Turbos, you know, your Hit Boys, you know, there's so many producers out there, Pierre, you know, there's so many producers out there that make a lot of these melodies and make a lot of these trap sounds go, and people don't really realize that because they're so, you know, they're just so used to it and they expect fire sounds. Now, I gotta say, man, I am definitely shocked. This is probably the most shocking album, because there is always an album that catches me off guard. And I will have to say that Virgo World is the album that caught me off guard. I did not expect the album to be so fluent. You know, I didn't expect it to be so well produced. I didn't expect it to flow so well. I just think that Lil Tecca, he has that sound that's real natural, and it goes with the type of production that he was going for. One thing I gotta highlight is the fact that he had a lot of, you know, Caribbean style kind of, you know, kind of just that Afrobeat type music on here. And look at my jeans, they say number 9, they say Margiela OAV soon now. I did not know his background. People on Twitch informed me that he had a Jamaican background, so I probably had a big deal, you know, being a part of why he had that all out throughout the album. I think Acting Up was the first 2 tracks. Let me listen to it. And Our Time was the other track also that was in there that was, you know, a little bit of a Caribbean style kind of thing. So I felt like the one thing that I had a problem with, not only the album being 19 tracks, was can he be something different than all of the other trap artists that we have in today's music? And the answer was yes, at least for this project. I don't know what the Tecca World, that's what it's called, Tecca World. I don't know what that project has in store for me when I listen to it. 3,000 likes. We'll listen to that, and we'll do a first listen to Lil Tecca because I was supposed to do that. But I think that the fact that he had that Caribbean style going for him, then having a regular trap sound, he also had a track on here that sounded like a raw wave type thing. And I ain't gonna lie, when I heard this beat, I was waiting for my heart so cold and it's real. I was waiting for that nigga to pop out. I was waiting for him to pop out. Can't wear my heart on my sleeve. Hey, I need to stop it, boy. I was waiting for that nigga to heart been broke so many times. Heart been broke so many times. I don't know what to believe in. Where I figured Rod Wave was going to be a feature on there, wasn't. Not having too many features on here was kind of cool too, doing his thing. I think the track that everybody was really expecting on here was Lil Uzi Vert, Dolly. That was a track that everybody was hyping up. There apparently was an OG version that I did listen to that didn't make the cut. That was better than this. I listened to it. I don't think it was better either way. I thought that the Dolly track was very mediocre. You know, there was definitely better tracks on here that kind of exceeded that. But, you know, again, Lil Uzi Vert, people are going to go crazy for that. Now, the only thing I have to say about it, we've been talking about praising with this album. The one thing I have to say that's so bad about this album is the fact that it's so long. It is so long. I love, wait, let's talk about one more thing before. I loved how the way the album ended. Out of Love featuring Internet Money. I thought that was a pretty crazy track, man. That definitely went. And I think that Internet Money having their album that just released about 2 weeks ago, they're definitely great production teams. You know, you got Kenny and what was the other dude? I can't even think right now. My mind is blown off. I'm not a professional. Don't hit me with the AD. I'm not a professional out there. I just can't remember it off the top of my head. But
Show me mercy.
Witness the origin story.
How different I would be if of one of the world's most iconic characters.
What's the name?
Ratchet. Mildred Ratchet.
From the creator of American Horror Story.
I should have never let you into this hospital.
Letting me into this hospital was the best decision you ever made.
Ratchet, streaming September 18th, only on Netflix.
The Starlight Lounge presents An Evening with the Progressive Box.
Adios, old friend. Yeah, I've got no secrets and no regrets. Well, a lot of regrets, but the point is I've got nothing to hide. Kind of like the way Progressive shows you their competitors' rates. You gotta put it all out there, baby. Excuse me, miss. Does this heart belong to you? Would you like it anyway?
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Comparisons not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Grilling is an art, and there isn't a better place to get all your grilling needs than at Publix. What goes great with grilling? The crisp, delicious taste of bubbly sparkling water. No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly, crack a smile. Available at Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
All right.
Ciroc vodka, made from fine French grapes with a smooth taste and citrus notes. Gluten-free and only 96 calories with club soda. It's distilled as carefully as your party playlist. Ciroc, perfect for turning up the volume for your celebrations at home. Please drink responsibly. 40% alcohol by volume. Imported from France by Diageo, New York, New York.
No way it's 5.
1.5 ounce.
There's no way it's
96
5.
calories, 0 carbs.
No way it's
0 grams
5.
protein, 0 grams fat.
I give it all to my dogs. Motivate law when he call. 150 on the paddock. I could've got the car with the stars. I be rap. Call 150 on the paddock. I could've got the car with the stars. I be rapping about blocks.
It's why is everybody so infatuated with the Patiki? Like what? Why is everybody so infatuated with the Patiki? Pataki? Helga G. Pataki. I just don't understand what's the infatuation of the Patiki. I think that right there, like towards the end of the album, as soon as we get to album, what was it? Track 10, track 11. After the Dolly track, the album just started to kind of fizzle out. It was kind of just like, why are we listening to this? Why not cut the album short? I know why they keep the album long is because of the money, the streams. That's what the labels want nowadays. But it's really hurting the quality of these albums. This album was one of like my underrated and becoming one of my favorites until it started fizzling out towards the end, where I had to come back in reality like, oh, okay, just another trap artist bringing 20 tracks, very boring towards the end, already lost interest, didn't want to keep going. Why? It's the same thing over and over again. It's okay to have, look, you're going to have tracks, you have your sound. It's going to sound the same. But my problem is, if you're going to have 19 tracks that sound the same, just why not have 12 tracks that sound the same? At least we won't get tired of that and you'll have 12 bangers. That's the only thing I could say that it was probably bad about this. I think that this Lil Tecca dude, being so young, 18 years old, he definitely has a lot going for him. He has that natural sound to him. It doesn't sound like he's trying. He has a great production team around him. And I think this is probably one of the better trap albums that we had this year.
Oh, cap, I get it though. You just wanna fuck with me, you heard me on the radio. You play on me, but you gonna turn me to a criminal.
So, if I had to give this a rating, man, I would definitely give it a 7.5 out of 10. My favorite tracks on here being, 2 tracks on here actually made my playlist. So 2 tracks on here made my playlist, Back It Up and Hard Time. The intro already captured me, man. The intro off the rip, I was already like, whoa, this is crazy. This is something that I could get down with. You guys know how I feel about the bullet. You know, I definitely love my Caribbean shit, you know what I'm saying? I definitely love my dancehall type vibe. And Back It Up was the other track that I fuck with.
Lil TJ donated $5. She say she a virgin, it's hurtin'.
Because I felt like the flutes was just doing his thing, or the recorder, or whatever the piccolo, whatever instrument, the wind instrument, always doing great now in trap production. I felt like that was one of the tracks that I fucked with. He definitely does remind me of a Lil Juice WRLD at times. But again, Juice WRLD was one of the biggest artists we had, and he definitely influences all these artists that we have upcoming now.
Hit the trap like Max, hit the trap like Max, hit the trap like Max,
yeah, I don't. But yeah, man, 7.5 out of 10, I would say, is the rating I would give this album after listening to it a couple more times. I just think that Lil Tecca has a lot going for him. One thing I want to see him do in the future is kind of just cut it down. 5 baby mamas. Oh no. Wait, he really has 2 kids? maybe, you know, I loved his features. You know, he had Guap Rain. He had Internet Money on here. Lil Uzi Vert, Nav. I thought Polo G Little Dirt track was also another fire track on here.
Must be obstacles, running around dodging these obstacles. Because I know I got a lot to lose. Don't care for her, just tell the truth. I promise I won't be mad at you.
Yeah, this nigga kind of nice. But having, you know, a variety is always going to do better for your album. And my thing is, if you're worried about money, then keep doing what you're doing. Release 30 tracks next time, because while you get the bag while you can. But if you're worried about quality, you need to trim some fat off of the album. Need less fillers, more hitters. And again, no one wants to watch an anime with fillers. I always tell you guys that no one wants fillers. All right, that's why Bleach is one of the animes that everybody's kind of just like bleh, because it has like 5 arcs of fillers. All right, I know I'm getting off topic here, but
yeah, and I'm a nigga that her nigga wanna be. Yeah, she wanna love with me, and I never agreed to fall in love with you.
Till the next time, man, this is my boy Dev. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. 7.5 out of 10 is my rating. Get in the comment box below. Let me know what is your favorite track. Let me know which track you liked, disliked. Let me know if you guys agree with my my point of the album being too long, just like every other album that is in 2020 as a trap album, always 20 tracks. Let me know if you guys think that trend should stop. Yeah, 3,000 likes, man. We'll get new vinyl on the wall. Also get that Tecca's World. That's what it's called, Tecca's World. I would do a Tecca World video. 3,000 likes on this video. Also, we'll do a first listen as well. 2,000 likes, we'll do a first listen. You know, 2,000 likes, we'll do a first listen for Lil Tecca, because I was already going to do it anyway. But till next time, this has been with Dev. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. I'm Meami, which you here. I think I said everything. Till next time, we out. Peace.